Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing okay. I'm back out this week with my Simplex and my new SP24 elliptical coil for my second hunt with that coil, and I'm going to hit the rocks today. The tide is on its way out, it'll be fully out in about an hour or so, but it's quite a flat area, so I'm not going to have a huge amount of time before the tide comes back in and covers up all the rocks again. So I'm going to hit that today and see how the coil does on that sort of terrain. I'm Adam, this is my metal detector, and that's a beach. Welcome to D-Tekt, Sussex. Okay, so just getting set up down here on the beach. Obviously last week's hunt with the SP24 was brilliant. I found quite a few coins. Not expecting to find so many coins this week. This area of the beach isn't going to have so many targets, but it might have some more historical stuff. Up on the cliffs just in front of me there, many moons ago, there was an old fishing village, and there's been some sort of wartime training going on here and all sorts of stuff. So last time I was here I found a musket ball, a coin, a few lead weights. I know people have been down here and found some pre-decimal coins, so who knows. Let's hit the rocks and see what's there. One quick note on the SP24. I had a couple of people ask me during the week whether I needed to do a factory reset on the Simplex when I changed the coils, and the answer to that is no. Since the update 2.76, which you need minimum 2.76 or above to use the coil, they've actually done some magic to the Simplex so that when you change the coil and turn the machine on, it automatically calibrates itself. So yeah, I don't understand any more of the technical details than that, but no, you don't need to do a factory reset when you change the coil like you do with a lot of other detectors. If for any reason you did want to do a factory reset for funsies, all you need to do is turn the machine on, and while the loading screen's on, just hold down the settings and the pinpoint button, press and hold until you hear some beeps, and once it beeps, then you got a factory reset on your hands. But like I say, never had to do it, don't need to do it with the new coils. Settings wise, I'm going to start off in all metal mode. That's my preferred mode at the minute for the wet stuff. We've got rocks sticking out of wet sand over here, so that's what I'm going to use. All metal mode. Sensitivity will be up as high as I can, and yeah, let's get cracking. Okay, so this was bouncing around in the 40s. Bit of a surprise when it came out because it just looks like a bit of rusty tap. But yeah, sort of seems to be square, hole in the middle. Probably quite old, judging by the collection on the outside. There we are. Right, onward. Okay, so it's difficult to do live digs here just because of the uneven terrain. I've got a signal here I wanted to show you before I dug it. Nice and solid 71, 72 on there. Bit of 73 going on. Just there. Should say I've settled on all sensitivity, all the way to the top. And I did ground balance down to 0 manually before I started, so that's quite a promising looking signal. So let's have a look and see what it is. Okay, I'm just getting down to it now. Oh, hello. Oh, fantastic. Oh my god. I've got a ring. Whoa. Whoa, look at that. Oh my god. Let's give it a quick wash. Holy cow, look at the gems on that. I don't know if they're real. The metal doesn't look particularly precious, does it? Probably just junk, but that is lovely. Trying to see if there are any markings on it, but I'm not expecting there to be. Oh, something over there. What's that? You see that at the bottom? Come on, focus. Oh, I see 95. I see the numbers 95. I don't know what the other numbers mean though. I'm going to have to Google those. That could be silver. That could be silver. Makes you wonder about the gems now. Blimey. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to quickly Google those numbers so I can tell you now what they mean. But there's definitely 95. Can you see that? F2 or possibly Z, S, S95. So probably sterling silver. ALE 56. Blimey. Okay, bear with. I'll be right back. Right, okay, I've done a little bit of Googling. The numbers on there, let's get into the light. The numbers on there suggest Pandora. The P2 and the ALE suggest Pandora. The S95 is sterling silver. However, just a quick Google, but the format of this isn't quite right. There's normally dots in between the 95 and the ALE as far as my sort of quick Google on the fly goes. So I don't know that it's a genuine Pandora ring. I've done the little diamond test on the gems and they are not diamonds. So I don't know that it's a genuine Pandora. It's probably a fake one. I wouldn't normally expect sterling silver to go quite that bad, but it might shine up later. But still, I am really pleased with that. That's a really nice find for the beach today. Hey everyone, it's Adam from the future. Now I've given this ring a good shine up with some silver and just about all the tarnishings come off it. I believe this is actually sterling silver and not just a cheap replica. I've done a little bit of research on the hallmarks and the hallmarks seem to check out as well. P2 is just an internal mark. S95 is sterling silver, obviously. The ALE is the Pandora mark. 56, not entirely sure, it might be a size, but all of the Pandora rings seem to have that extra number on it. So the hallmarks seem to check out. It does appear to be sterling silver. I have done a diamond test on all of the gems again, the one on the top, all the ones around the front, around the top there, and all the ones around the outside. They are definitely not diamonds, probably cubic zirconia, looking at them. I have found identical rings to this being sold online as genuine Pandoras. I'll put a little picture up of sort of the official picture if I can. But yeah, I am 95% sure that this is a genuine Pandora ring. A genuine sterling silver, cubic zirconia, Pandora ring. How's about that? Second time out with the SP24 and I found myself a sterling silver Pandora ring. I am well chuffed with that. Fantastic stuff. Obviously I'll keep referring to it as a fake or potentially fake ring in the rest of the video, but no, we can fairly confidently say this is a genuine Pandora ring. Great, back to the video. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Gorgeous. One possibly fake Pandora ring. Fantastic. We'll get a few more finds like that. That'd be nice. Onward. Okay, next find, I haven't looked at it yet. It was coming up around about 30. And it's this. It is small and disc shaped, although it looks like it might be a little bit damaged. I don't know if it's a coin or something else. Not sure. Maybe give it a quick wash. Must be a bit of water around here somewhere. There we are. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a coin or similar. I don't think there's anything left of it to identify it. Yeah, if it's a coin, it's gone. But if you've got any ideas what it might be, comments are always welcome. Oh, there we are. Onward. Okay guys, help me out with this one. Screaming 64 signal, not very deep. And it's this. Now initially it just looks like a hunk of scrap, but if you look at the actual colour of it, it's quite gold and sparkly coloured. No, I don't think it's gold. I'm not sitting here saying it's gold. It's not gold. But I've not seen anything come out of the ground quite like that before. Not with that sort of finish to it. It's almost glittery. But it's clearly sort of an old item. It's going to be fixed onto something there. Any thoughts? Drop me a comment down below. Otherwise, onward. Alright, so this was coming up, same numbers as that ring, 72, 73. But the sound wasn't quite so pure and wasn't quite so screaming. We have ourselves a lead weight. Found a few of these last time I was down here. Cool. Onward. Okay, so this was coming up in the 70s. Bouncing us slightly, but sort of early to mid 70s. It's another coin. I haven't had a proper look at it yet. It's just come out on the trowel. I've turned the camera on. Let's just clean off the trowel. Back in the holster. Right. Can we get anything off this? Definitely a coin this time around. Not sure. Give it a little wash. Okay. That is a modern 1p. What's left of it? There's the portcullis design and the one underneath it. That side is pretty well gone. I'll just bring it up to my face, see if I can spot a date on it, but nope, that is roasted toasted. Wow. Been there a while. Well, there we are. Onward. I really don't understand why more people don't do this hobby. Look at this, it's beautiful. There's actually nobody about. Lovely fresh sea air. Bit of exercise. Finding stuff on the beach. Just lovely. Fantastic. So, England is currently a week or two away from easing out of its lockdown. There's going to be a staged release of the lockdown, and in a couple of weeks' time the travel restrictions are going to be eased, which means I can then travel to my land permissions. Up until now, we've only been able to travel within our own sort of local town area, which is why I'm stuck to the same beach. Although it's quite a varied beach, so I don't mind too much. But yeah, next week will be a beach hunt, and then after that I'm going to head off to my farm permission, where the events field is, and give the SP24 a run for its money on there. And then hopefully shortly after that, if the landowner gives us permission, Aaron from South Coast and Detecting and I will be back at the 18th century manor house. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do hit that button before you finish the video, and yeah, don't miss out on those upcoming adventures. Let's carry on. I'll tell you one thing this new coil, the SP24, is good for, is really getting into the tight spots. You know, places you wouldn't normally be able to get to with the big stock coil. Really useful. Because it's not so wide, you can get the middle part of the coil where the two loops overlap, which is where the field comes out from. You can actually get them a lot closer to objects from the side as well. After last week's performance and a ring today, I'm really enjoying the new coil. It's really, really good. And had a few people message me and comment in the week to say after the last couple of videos I've made, they've actually gone out and bought one already. So yeah, good luck to you guys getting out there with your new coil. Let's hope you have as much luck as I have so far. Really is a lovely day. The sun's quite warm as well. Beautiful. Okay, so I had a signal here coming up 49.50, quite consistent, and I've just seen what it is. It's just, haven't picked it out yet and have a closer look, but I've seen what it is. It's just there. Can you see it? Just at the tip of my trowel, just there. Let's see if I can scoop it up. Oh, it's a bit tricky. Come on. Come on. There we go. Look it up onto there. That appears to be, what do you think, bullet tip? Gotta be, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's rifling on the side there. In terms of what fired it, how old it is, don't know. It's not particularly heavy. A little bit of weight to it, not too much. So if you're knowledgeable on your bullet tips, please enlighten me. What do you think that's been fired from? Sort of a ring around the top there. In focus. And so there's ridges along the bottom here, but I'm assuming that's going to be rifling as it comes through, and it looks like there's a rim going around there as well. Groove. Fantastic. I'm well chuffed with that. Lovely. Bit of history, I think. Superb. Onward. Okay, so this is just a little bit of aluminium tut, I think. Nothing to write home about, but it is a good example of something that I never would have found with the stock coil, because this, if I can get my foot down there, was under there, and I don't know, at full sensitivity, maybe with the coil above these rocks, I might have picked something up, but being able to get in there with the small coil under there, really get the tip in there and pick it out was beneficial. I mean, I wouldn't have got the strong VDI off it, a strong signal off it, steady signal off it, unless I could get a bit closer. So yeah, it's not writing down there, is it? 2 and a 5? Am I imagining it? Maybe I'm imagining it. But yeah, oh, loving this coil, so good. Onward. Okay, just a few feet away from where I found that bit of aluminium rubbish, another little area which would have struggled to get the stock coil in. Found a little fishing weight. Nice bit of weight to that one. No hooks on the line, this is good. Lovely stuff. On board. Okay, the ground's a bit more stable here, so I might try and do a live dig here. Got one coming up. '70s, mid to late '70s. A little bit jumpy, but just in there, not far down. So let's have a little poke around with the pinpointer and the trowel, see if we can pick it up. Oops. Was it that grey bit there? It might be in it. The trowel out. It might be another fishing weight. Have a look at it. Yeah, I'd say so. I haven't seen one that shape before. Little ring on the top for hanging. Ah, there we are. Onward. Okay, so the tide is slowly making its way in, so I'm going to start heading back towards the town part of the beach. Don't want to get caught out by the tide. And when I get there, I'll do a little bit of shingle work, and then we'll do a roundup. Off we go. Okay, spent a bit of time chasing this one because I dismissed it as a stone. It's not a stone, it's a lead weight. Yeah, up in the mid to late '70s. Nice good strong signal. Cool, that's nasty, isn't it? Look. It's even snagging my my tough gloves. It's good to get that off the beach. Yeah, they must sort of go in and come out there. Cool. Onward. Okay, so this was a surface find really. Found it with a detector first off. Came up in the 50s, early 50s. And it's I can just see it on the ground there. I'm going to pick it up. Yeah, a little bit of weight to it, so it's definitely lead. What I'm not sure though is whether maybe it was once a musket ball. It's you know, hit something and squashed. Not sure. Haven't found enough musket balls to to be able to tell yet, but yeah, I mean it's definitely lead, 100% lead. A bit small for a fishing weight. What do you guys think? You're a bit more experienced at finding your musket balls or pistol balls. Is that one that's just a bit squashed? Or is it just a little bit of scrap lead? Onward. Okay, so I reached the shingle and ran out of time, so I'm going to call the hunt there. And what a hunt it has been today. Fantastic finds on the rocks today. Let's have a closer look and see what I've managed to pick up. Okay, so we'll start off under the Simplex there with a couple of bits of tut. There's a little bit of aluminium, that big rusty thing I found at the very start. We've got a quartet of lead fishing weights. We've got this, don't know if it's just a scrap of lead or whether it's maybe a squashed musket ball, not sure. Probably a pistol ball at that size. A bit of a crusty 1p. A couple of bits I'm not too sure about. There's that, what I think might be a coin, or might have been a coin once in its life. Can't really make anything out of it, so I'm not sure. Definitely some sort of metal disc. And then there's this. You can probably see the sort of colour on it now a bit better. It's almost like a pearlised finish. So yeah, not sure. It's probably just brass or something similar. But yeah, interesting one. And then we've got my couple of favourite finds today. As you can probably imagine, we've got my bullet tip. And of course, the ring. Now, as I said before, I'm pretty sure it's a fake Pandora ring. If I find out any different, I'll put some information on the screen. There's those characters there. So P2S95 ALE 56. The ALE is the bit that sort of suggests that it's a Pandora. That's their little mark. 56 is I think it's the ratio of silver to other metals. S95 is the sterling silver, and P2 I think again is a Pandora remark, but I don't know whether it's tarnished because it's not actually silver, whether I can clean that up later. Again, I'll give it a go and I'll show you the results. But yeah, really nice find today. So there we have it. Nice finds, nice time on the beach, beautiful sunny day. I've had a fantastic time, and the SP24 Coil is really doing well. That's 2 fantastic hunts in a row with it. I'm really pleased. Have a fantastic week, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Take care.